Imagine a place where Muay Thai athletes can train, get coaching in a state-of-the-art facility with the best equipment, pads and rings. That seems like heaven. And that's what Fairtex Gym has been to stars like Stamp, Yodsanklai, Sima Pech, and a slew of other generations of fighters that bring home the gold belt. A place where young talent can grow into an internationally renowned Muay Thai athlete and star. Backed by a sponsored brand, Fairtex, the name now known amongst the best for equipment Muay Thai athletes around the world are using in their gyms today. How did one man decide to pursue Muay Thai branding, training and putting in millions of his own money, eating revenue losses year after year, just knowing that in time his efforts will not be in vain? The fear of losing it all, not knowing whether the business will pan out, is a sad reality of most new ventures, let alone one within an already crowded, saturated market. The big boys like Twins, Windy, Yokkao, and a group of others that already had a hold on the market share. That didn't stop him. He knew he had to be ahead of them all with his brand. This is the story of how Fairtex survived Muay Thai's fallen empire and how they are rising in the class of Muay Thai brands worldwide. Currently sitting on a 3.5-acre lot in middle of Pattaya, Thailand, the Fairtex Training Center and Gym is a space where legendary Muay Thai fighters come to train with the best and spar with international fighters and guest training camps, making them a household name in Muay Thai from Thailand. The beginnings of Fairtex starts with the owner and founder Philip Wang. He started to learn Muay Thai as a child to defend himself. Now his son is the current acting head of Fairtex, where the torch has been passed to him to keep expanding and building on the international Fairtex Muay Thai brand. Wang knew the world was full of people who were going to push you around if you let them, so he knew he wanted to build something he could stand for. He built Fairtex for champions, from his own pocket, on his own time, and off his own back. Nobody was there to give him help or a boost in case things went sour. He knew the streets of Thailand were harsh, and fighters who trained with the best mindset and ready for learning needed to have a place to go away from the gambling, drugs and poverty. So Wang built up his first training center gym in a modest area of Bangkok before moving it to its location now in Pattaya. What is the average prize money? Fighters who were used to fighting hard and in the country's poorest provinces, where a few thousand baht per fight victory was considered good money. He knew he wanted to give these fighters a way to the international stage, and he knew that Muay Thai was going to be an international art sooner or later. Within the 80s and 90s, the explosion of the Thai economy brought new technologies, comforts, and accessibility to millions of Thais like never before. Muay Thai starting to get out in the martial arts community in spaces like Europe that can fly to Thailand to train, bringing back their tricks with them as their fighters cross-train styles and rack up the wins. So Wang knew he has to keep up with the big brands and even ahead of them to prevent from falling into second, third place, or worse, where nobody remembers your name. The Fairtex name was going to stand for excellence, quality, and backing that lion spirit that wins championships and isn't afraid to back down on a fight. Wang slowly builds a team of staff, coaches, and fighters that align with his vision. This works well for him. As he recounts, now passing his 80s, he can say his employees has been with his company for years, marking the legacy and community he's been able to build and survive among fierce competition. Taking on fighters to train can be a gamble, as the gym being the coach, owner-manager of the fighter, responsible for their wins and losses, image outside the ring, and representing your brand wherever they go. The housing, food and living expenses can be costly on a gym when the fighters aren't winning matches. The math breaks down like this. A strong Thai fighter in a stadium can pull over a few $100s, but with branding and the right positioning, the match can get over thousands of baht in prize money. The top fighters in ranks pull over 100,000 baht a fight. With bonuses and other sponsorship deals, the profits rise rapidly, but we know the risks. Irreversible brain damage, bone break, or muscle tear. These fighters have to be strategic how to fight and when to attack to prevent a slip that puts them in a bad position. This is where Wang and his team at Fairtex are there to mentor, coach, or just be a friend to them, as the fighters come from across the country and even farther abroad, barely able to see family, spouses, or children. The sacrifice is big for Muay Thai fighters, and sometimes the economy drives the fight to new heights. How would you feel if a fight had been fixed, if the fighter you were managing slipped and gambled their earnings against themselves before the fight? Stories like this are common where cheating, gambling, and earning an edge on your competition is common. That's when Wang shut down his gym, decided to close it up, and didn't want any fighter who fixed his fight under his gym's name to have the Fairtex name be tarnished. So Wang shut his doors of the gym, but he knew he couldn't for long. The Muay Thai fighting spirit that was in his heart couldn't give up on his business, what he had worked towards for so long. The start of a decline happened somewhere in the mid-90s, when Thailand's financial boom took a dip, and stark crisis began to form clouds over the empire. The big brands struggled to keep up with an ever-changing world of Muay Thai. Fairtex knew he had to be the #1 Muay Thai brand, and keeping this excellence in branding equipment, fighters, and gym wasn't going to be easy. Sourcing the right workers, materials from chosen factories, and specialized equipment makers was another challenge that Fairtex had to overcome. The clothing industry was already saturated, but finding a quality factory for his Muay Thai gear and keeping the standard his all these years is the challenge that Wang accepted when he opened Fairtex. As the financial crisis grew, a brewing uncertainty in existing brands rose. Fairtex had seen gyms dipping in attendance, the fights with low ticket sales, and financial bills piling up. How Fairtex pulled through the fallen empire of Muay Thai brands goes as follows. Fairtex took a different turn than most gyms, as stadiums started to clean up their image, banning open gambling. The money on fights needed to come from somewhere else. With some planning, so he pivoted to growing the Fairtex brand through equipment. The shorts, shirts, gloves, and sparring gear were to be sold in the international market. The ticket sales and fight purses were also income for Fairtex, but leveraging the name and marketing through gear became his strategy that turned to be what saved Fairtex from a fallen empire. The 2000s brought in the digital era, and Fairtex knew Muay Thai was going to be the next great global martial art for the world to enjoy. Wang has always played a part in the fighters' success, shaping the careers of top fighters in Muay Thai today. Take Yodsanklai as an example. During his time on the Thai circuit, he relied heavily on clinch work, but Wang reshaped his approach to make him more competitive on the international stage. Under Wang's guidance, Yodsanklai developed the powerful hands and devastating left kick that became his signature. The Fairtex name had to take chances, and then it paid off. With the Fairtex branding in gear, equipment, and more, the sales were slow to start, and even profits were at a loss. What did Wang do? He kept on going, marketing to the international audience, building up Fairtex Gym by recruiting stars from around Thailand's towns and nurturing them into the first, and now second generation of fighters with the Fairtex name. The new era of martial arts, with MMA taking center stage in bars and venues around the world, things were changing, and fast. Wang uses his knowledge of other martial arts, their popularity around the world, to boost the Fairtex name by having BJJ, MMA, kickboxing coaches and training camps for the fighters to learn and train. He asked Stamp if she wanted to try MMA, and in return he would pay her university. She said yes. Fairtex's name has been recognized in Muay Thai since its beginning in early 50s, established in garments in the 70s, gym and its facilities training in the 70s up until today. The gym for Wang and his son now at Fairtex is a way to give back to the sport, open doors to those fighters who vow to pursue their dream wholeheartedly under the Fairtex name. Seeing his fighters win championships, then go off to build their own gyms around the world, has shown that family, determination, and the lion heart spirit can take you places you never knew you could dream of. Having a place where fighters can come, train, and become the best version of themselves is what Fairtex stands for, and this is how it survived a falling empire. As his son describes, we're one of the first gyms to go on to make a professional, clean mega gym. It's always been like that. The Fairtex ethos is in each of our products and fighters: professional, clean, and high quality. Constantly honing our training and our fighters led us to a natural accomplishment, becoming a premier training spot in the world. Who's the best Muay Thai apparel brand? Comment your favorite gym gear and apparel for your training sessions below. Take a moment to discover our other videos of Muay Thai legends at the channel at Strike and Clinch. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video. Stay strong, strikers.